Alright, so we're back, and I got a quick video for you today. This is my LiftMaster model 8587W. This is the older one from March of 2016. I don't know if you can read that, I can't see where I'm aiming. But basically I just wanted to come out and put this one on the rail just to test it out a little bit. So as you guys know, I had this thing on the mini door for a while, probably about a month or so, and it didn't really give me problems until when I switched it over to the slow sprocket. I reset limits and everything when I did that. It worked fine for a few days, and then it started giving me the force problem. I had to reset the limits maybe like 3, 4, 5 times to get it to work again. So I kind of wanted to put it out on the bring it out here and put it on the rail today just to see how it does. So I've ran it a couple cycles already, and it already tripped the downforce once. Now, I'm not sure if I've already put a brand new travel module on this thing, so, but then again, I mean, as much as you'd think it's a board problem, my crappy 8587 I had, the one that's really loud, that one, I put a new board in it, as well as 2 new travel modules, and it still gave me the same issue, so. Anyways, so I have my 880LM hooked up here. I've got those eyes. I have an 893 Max and an 877 Max hooked up. So, and I don't have the chain spreader on it because that is actually installed on the 85870 right now, and I was too lazy to pull one off of another machine, so I'm just going to do it this way. And I will put it on the small sprocket as well and throw that clip in the end of this video. So anyway, for now we'll just run it a few times and see if we can get it to trip the force. So here we go. And here it is, actually very quiet. Run it down. It's a little louder on the way down because one of these end panels vibrates. I think it's the one on this side, but I don't know. Okay, so far nothing. By the way, so you can see I do have a green light on there. This is connected to Wi-Fi, but this one just never ran a software update because it does not beep and flash when it trips the force, even after connecting it to Wi-Fi. So I don't know why, but okay, so let's run it here. Let's use the 877 Max. Okay, that seemed to work. I'm sure since I'm videoing and trying to show you guys the force problem, it's not going to do it, but as soon as I turn the camera off, it will do it. Wouldn't surprise me. Run it down with this remote here. Okay. So I mean, it appears to be working okay right now, but like I said, it already did trip the force one time. First cycle after I set the limits in force, tripped the downforce. So, I guess we'll give you a timer to close demo on this opener, and then I'll switch it on the slow sprocket. So. Alright, so set that for a minute. When we're waiting, we'll come over here and we'll run the 1280R. I've had this up for maybe a couple of weeks, but I'll probably replace it this week. Not sure what I'll put up, but still is an extremely quiet machine. Well, not extremely quiet, but pretty quiet. I do love the way this machine looks. Alright, so this 8587 here should be just about any second now. There we go. So far, other than the time it did it off camera, hasn't tripped the force yet. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put this chain on the slow sprocket here, and then we'll be back. Okay, so we're back with the machine on the slow sprocket. So since last time it tripped the force, it was on the first cycle after setting limits. I just set the limits in force and that's it. So we're just going to run it and see what it does. And actually, so when I had this thing on the mini door, the downforce just did not work on it. I want to see if I can even get the downforce to trip by just pushing on the arm. Because I mean, it's just running on a rail. There should be no load. Force should be set to a minimum, or basically a minimum. So I'm gonna have to set you down to do this because I can't do it one-handed. But let's try this. So, I mean, I'm sure you could hear the motor grinding in there, but it does not want to trip the force. Well, it doesn't want to trip the force when I try to trip the force, but it does like to trip the force on its own, but I guess not when I'm actually trying to show it. So anyway, that's just a little video of the 8587W, so thanks for watching.